Hello everyone. Today's editorial has been taken from the newspaper The Hindu. It is the first editorial of this newspaper that we will be discussing today. The title of this editorial is Virtual Yet Open. This article talks about the virtual way in which the Supreme Court and other courts are currently functioning and how viable it is and what more reforms are needed to make it even better. So let's read this and find out what the editor has suggested to be done more in this field. So virtual yet open. Virtual का मतलब क्या होता है? Virtual is something that is not real, that is not exactly as something in reality should be, is virtual. ठीक है? तो virtual yet open. The situation forced by the lockdown must be used to improve judicial processes. Judicial processes जुडिशियरी से ताल्लुक़ रखता है. जुडिशरी इज़ वन ऑफ द 3 पिलर्स ऑफ डेमोक्रेसी. बाकी के 2 पिलर्स आपको पता हैं और जो मॉडर्न पिलर फोर्थ पिलर ऑफ मॉडर्न डेमोक्रेसी है वो भी आपको पता है. सो आई विल नॉट गो इनटू दैट. विल स्टिक टू दिस आर्टिकल. द सिचुएशन फोर्स्ड बाय द लॉकडाउन मस्ट बी यूज्ड टू इम्प्रूव जुडिशियल प्रोसेसेस. किस सिचुएशन की बात हो रही है? लॉकडाउन की वजह से जो कोर्ट प्रोसीडिंग्स नहीं हो पा रहे थे उनके बारे में बात हो रही है. तो दिस सिचुएशन मस्ट बी यूटिलाइज टू मेक इट इवन बेटर और टू एक्सप्लोर न्यू एवेन्यूज ऑफ हाउ यू कैन प्रोवाइड जुडिशरी सर्विसेज टू द पीपल. Amidst the national lockdown, the Supreme Court and several other courts have been holding virtual proceedings. ठीक है? Proceedings मतलब all those work that are being done in the courts. A question of concern to the bar is whether virtual courts have become the new normal and whether it means a move away from the idea of open courts towards technology-based administration of justice without the physical presence of lawyers and litigants. Litigants होते हैं वो लोग जो किसी भी legal case में involved होते हैं. ठीक है? So a question of concern to the bar is whether virtual courts have become the new normal. ठीक है? क्या वर्चुअली कोर्ट की प्रोसीडिंग्स को वायबली किया जा सकता है या नहीं किया जा सकता? दिस इज ऑफ कंसर्न. एंड वेदर इट मीन्स अ मूव अवे फ्रॉम द आइडिया ऑफ ओपन कोर्ट्स टूवर्ड्स टेक्नोलॉजी बेस्ड एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन ऑफ जस्टिस. क्या ओपन कोर्ट्स फिजिकल कोर्ट्स को अवॉइड करके अब सिर्फ टेक्नोलॉजी बेस्ड एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन ऑफ जस्टिस, टेक्नोलॉजी बेस्ड जस्टिस और जुडिशरी प्रोसीडिंग्स हो सकते हैं विदाउट द फिजिकल प्रेजेंस ऑफ लॉयर्स एंड लिटिगेंट्स? This question is of primary concern to this editor. Chief Justice of India S.A. Bobde emphasizes that virtual courts are open courts too, and that one cannot describe them as closed or in-camera proceedings. ठीक है? When this question arose, all these concerns arose that are we moving towards a technology-based administration of justice and that we will not see open courts or physical courts functioning. When this concern arose, the Chief Justice of India, Justice S.A. Bobde, he responded by emphasizing, by laying stress on it, that virtual courts are open courts too, and that one cannot describe them as closed or in-camera proceedings. ठीक है? जो भी ये वीडियो कॉन्फ्रेंसिंग के द्वारा सारा काम कोर्ट का हो रहा है, these are also open courts. People can come in. People can be included in it. These are not closed or in-camera proceedings. The correct way of framing the difference, he says, is to call them virtual courts as distinct from courts in congregation. Congregation क्या होता है? Congregation is a assembly of a group of people. So the distinction, the manner in which Justice S.A. Bobde distinguishes between virtual courts and physical or open courts is to say that virtual courts are distinct from those courts in congregation where people physically assembled together to do some proceedings of the court. A 3-judge bench headed by the CJI in an order earlier this month laid down broad norms for courts using video conferencing and ratified the validity of virtual judicial proceedings. ठीक है? ratify कर रहे हैं तो आप officially sign कर रहे हैं, officially permit कर रहे हैं. To sign and officially permit to do something is to ratify. to allow something to be done officially is to ratify. So a 3-judge bench headed by the CJI in an order earlier this month laid down broad norms for courts using video conferencing and ratified the validity of virtual judicial proceedings. Two aspects are not in dispute. दो बातें हैं इस और या फिर दो आयाम हैं इस ब्रॉड नॉर्म्स के जिन पे कोई डिस्प्यूट नहीं है. दीज आर वेल टू डू एंड देर आर नो arguments against this. The first thing, the vital necessity to keep the courts open even during a national lockdown so that access to justice is not denied to anyone. Okay? Even in case of national lockdown, justice should not be denied to anyone. इसके लिए by any means you need to keep the courts open. The second, the need to maintain physical distancing. By adopting technology-based solutions like video conferencing, etc., you are maintaining physical distance, and that is a vital necessity right now to counter the COVID-19 outbreak. So this national lockdown should not be a deterrent for people to access justice, and at the same time physical distancing should also be maintained. So these two things that are included in that on the basis of which those broad norms of video conferencing and technology based solutions of justice were made or passed by the 3-judge bench are correct and are non-disputed. There is no second opinion or argument over these. The Supreme Court Bar Association or SCBA has written to the CJI and other judges that open court hearings should be restored at the earliest, subject of course to the lockdown ending. ठीक है. अब ये सुप्रीम कोर्ट बार एसोसिएशन है, इन्होंने CJI को चिट्ठी लिखी, कहा कि भाई ओपन कोर्ट हियरिंग शुरू कर दें, ऑफ कोर्स आफ्टर द लॉकडाउन एंड्स. Citing earlier judgments on the importance of open court hearings, the SCBA has requested that the use of video conferencing should be limited to the duration of the current crisis and not become the new normal or go to replace open court hearings. SCBA का कहना है कि there are aspects of judiciary where open court hearings play a very important role. And what they suggested via their letter to the CJI is that all these adoption of new technologies and video conferencing and virtual courts, all these things should be limited only till the lockdown or till the current crisis ends, and then we should get back to open court hearings. Okay? This is what SCBA suggested. The SCBA also has a specific request that proceedings held virtually may also be streamed live so that access is not limited to the lawyers concerned but is also available to the litigants and the public. What they are asking is that whatever proceedings you are doing virtually should be made open. They should be available, they should be accessible to litigants, to the public, to other lawyers as well. The court administration should readily agree to this. एडिटर का मानना है कि द कोर्ट एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन शुड रेडिली अग्री टू दिस. Advocates appearing in a particular case are now barred from sharing the passwords given to them to join the proceedings through video conference. ठीक है. If somebody is barred from doing something, they are prevented from doing that. So advocates appearing in a particular case are now barred from sharing the passwords given to them. Suppose there is a case going on and there are advocates involved in that case and litigants involved in that case. Advocates are given passwords to that video conference or to that virtual proceeding, and they are barred from sharing that password with anyone. Okay? While it is theoretically possible for the parties to join their lawyers during the hearing, in practice they may be unable to travel their offices. इनको ये पासवर्ड इसलिए दिया गया है so that secrecy is maintained over their judicial proceedings. But ठीक है, and this is being given on the basis, and this is not given to the litigants at the same time also, those passwords, so that it does not leak out. And theoretically it is on the basis that on the assumption that the litigants can join physically with the advocates in their offices or any particular place, and they can together sit in front of the video camera and attend those proceedings. So advocates appearing in a particular case are now barred from sharing passwords given to them to join the proceedings through video conference. While it is theoretically possible for the parties to join their lawyers during the hearing, in practice they may be unable to travel to their offices. Media access is also limited. These issues can be resolved through live streaming. Okay? Now you're giving passwords to lawyers, and the assumption on which you made these passwords not to be shared to other people was that the litigants or the interested parties, they can join the lawyers in their offices and attend these. But practically during this lockdown, it is very difficult for litigants to even travel to the offices of their advocates and attend such proceedings. Also, at the same time, media does not have any access to it. So all these issues can be resolved according to the editor by live streaming. Whatever you are doing, stream it live. And in the longer term, it should become the general practice. As the use of technology is stepped up, courts should consider other steps that will speed up the judicial process and reduce courtroom crowding. Okay? In the lower courts, evidence could be recorded with the consent of parties by virtual means. Consent is approval. Personal approval is consent. So in the lower courts, evidence could be recorded. सबूत को रिकॉर्ड किया जा सकता है with the consent of the parties by virtual means. You can use virtual means to record evidence. In the higher courts, a system based on advanced submission of written briefs and allocation of time slots for oral arguments can be put in place. ठीक है? Lower courts में you can provide virtual means for recording evidence. In higher courts, written briefs or written notices or explanations can be submitted virtually or online, and time slots can be allocated for oral arguments between advocates of different parties. So all these things can be done online. It may even lead to more concise judgments. Concise होगा तो that judgment or that explanation of the judgment will be very detailed, very comprehensive, but at the same time very short and using less words. That is concise. So it may even lead to more concise judgments. Despite the possibility of technical and connectivity issues affecting the process, one must recognize that virtual hearings are no different from open court conversations, provided access is not limited. ठीक है, एडिटर का कहना है कि अगर टेक्निकल और कनेक्टिविटी इश्यूज को हटा दिया जाए तो वर्चुअल हियरिंग्स आर बेसिकली with no difference, or they do not have much difference with open court conversations, provided that access is not limited. Even on virtual hearings or virtual proceedings, if it is live streamed or everybody is given a password, or it is open to anyone, anybody can watch it online, comment or give their inputs. So in that case, it is not different from any open court conversations. The opportunity now is to improve the judicial process must be utilized well. Okay? We must take this crisis as an opportunity to improve the judicial process, and this opportunity should be utilized well. We have a chance to revamp or to revive the entire judicial system, make it bring in more reforms, as much reforms you want. This is the time when the best and the most reforms can be introduced into the systems, not only judiciary, any system that you want. So the editor is very hopeful, optimistic about using this crisis situation as an opportunity and turning it into a crucible. Crucible is something which can be defined as a point in time where things take a turn for the good, and life-changing events, or such events or such time and space where things change to huge extents that changes the entire course of events. So that is what this article is about. This talks about the opportunity that this crisis has given to bring reforms in the judicial system and how it can be exploited. Some suggestions were made by the editor, and some facts have been placed in the article that have happened in real and not virtually in the judicial sphere of Indian democracy. So here is today's article. I hope you understood all of it. Doubts are and problems and questions are welcome in the comment section. You may ask questions, suggest what needs to be done more to make these sessions even better. So thank you so much. Have a good day. Do stay safe, stay in, and keep washing your hands regularly with soap.